Hello. So day 70, I was going to say day 34, day 74, and same 208.5, same on the scale again. So and that is after a cheat day, believe it or not, because we were at a christening yesterday, and um I ended up, there was a barbecue day. The barbecue at it, the way the christening went was we go back to do the church, and then we went back to the house afterwards, and there was a barbecue. So I ended up having two hot dogs, a burger, and a can of Coke. And then later on, before we left, we had noodle. I had noodles and chicken, and another can of Coke. So it was definitely a cheat day. But yeah, so didn't put on a pound, but like I said, I don't really know what the scale is doing. If that was before, when I wasn't eating protein or lifting weights or whatever, I would probably definitely have gained, I think. But so it's in the new stage of implementing the protein and the lifting the weights. I only do it every second day, like, but it definitely make a difference. So yeah, so that I'm sure makes a big difference. And I didn't feel as good today as I did usually in other days. Eating the burger and the hot dogs are definitely carbs and fat. Do you know what I mean? So it's not a good combination, and my body definitely doesn't work the same as it does with just protein and carbs separately. And I've kind of known that with a while. Like I've listened to a few people, like carbs and fats don't really mix, just like they don't mix in sweet cakes or whatever like that. You know what I mean? To that effect. So I think I'm much better off if I'm having a day of fats. I'm much better off just having a fat day, and then I have plenty of fat days, but having a fat day and then having a carb day, if you know what I mean. But at the minute, I'm just cutting out all fats, so that's doing the trick. Like I said, it's just trial and error now. At the minute, I'll see what I was back on the there was no cheat day today. It was just the protein and carbs firstly, and then protein. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes after that, and I have to do 45 minutes. I'm going to do 45 minutes on the 5x5, just lifting weights, just compound lifts, nothing too serious. But I'm doing that tomorrow now as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe there's not going to be a lot of movement. There hasn't been a lot of movement in the last while on the scales. It's been a 207 to 209 for a while now, and like I said, I've been eating a lot more protein and I've been exercising more. I'm always sort of um intermediately moving, or whatever you want to call it. Like I'm work, if whether I'm at work or at home here, I'm always sort of up on the go. So but I'm doing a little bit extra now with the weights as well, and that's gonna, I suppose it's gonna be a little bit of time before I know exactly how that's going. So let's hope that it's going, definitely not going up the way. So that I feel stronger a little bit. I'm sure I'm holding on to a little bit of muscle, if not building a small bit of muscle, hopefully. But we'll see how that goes as well. I will definitely start taking accountability pictures weekly, even for myself, just to see, because it's like Cole was saying, it's true about the scales, that not that I become addicted to it, but that's what he says. You're addicted to the scale, to that weight on the scale. Now that's maybe like with Cole, everything is a little bit of extreme, I think. But I know where he's coming from. It's nice to see when you see the drop on the scale, you're like, whatever you're doing is good. It's all right at that time, if you get what I'm saying. But when it's not even stalling, but around the same weight for the last couple of days, um, you start wondering, am I losing weight? What's going on? But like, I'm just like, obviously it's just a process as well, and by taking pictures, I'll be able to. It'll give me another idea of besides just the scale. Not that I rely on the scale totally either, but it's just nice to see the scale going down. But when it doesn't go down, you have to sort of figure. Not that it's, I'm not. I'm sure this is all just a bit of my body adjusting to the weight that I'm at, the little bit of weights now, a little bit more protein. So it's all, I have to dial it in, as Cole would say as well, when I know what's going on. So I'm just going to stick. There's no more cheat days anyway, because that was just a once off. But because, for the simple reason, I want to keep everything. Say what I'm eating, I want to do that over the next couple of days and see what the scale is doing with the lifting weights as well, and I'll be able to adjust it from that up or down or whatever I need to do. And if anyone has any suggestions, I'm sure lots of people are working out and losing weight as well. I haven't ever really been doing that. So if anyone has any good advice or anything in the comments, or how their journey is going or whatever, I would greatly appreciate it, because I've got some great help. Really, all through from start to finish, I've got some great help in the comments, and I appreciate it. So if anyone can tell me what they have done, or maybe they've been at my stage or whatever, and they can just give me a bit of advice or whatever. But everything's going good. I'm happy with the way things are going. I had a bit of a cheat day, so that throws things a bit off, but back on schedule now on Monday morning, tomorrow morning. So we're going to stick to the routine and see how it goes. So we'll talk to you tomorrow.